Today I'm at the Smalley Cross dealership in Derbyshire and I'm about to take out this CFMoto 675 SRR. This bike is priced at £6,999. Is it any good? Let's find out. The brand new CFMoto 675 SRR, a bike that's turning a lot of heads in the middleweight sports bike class. Powered by CFMoto's first ever 3-cylinder engine, it's a bike to bring something fresh to the table. With sharp, aggressive styling, MotoGP-inspired aero, performance and a price figure that will rattle the established players. So yeah, typically I've just jumped on the bike and it started to rain. Hopefully it'll blow through and not get any worse. But yeah, as soon as you jump on this bike, I've got to say it feels really comfortable. I mean, firstly, I can't believe the price of this bike, £6,999. I'm kind of expecting to find something wrong with it, and already I'm looking around the bike thinking this looks absolutely premium for the money. Ergonomically, yes, you definitely feel like you're on a sports bike or a super sports. Your knees are tucked under the tank. It's not a bad riding position, to be fair. I'm sat in the seat's really comfortable. Yes, you are in a sporty position, but I don't feel like I'm cramped up. The triple engine is just absolutely beautiful. It's so smooth. I'm in 4th gear at the minute and we're just doing 30 miles an hour, and if I just get on the throttle a little bit, yeah, I mean, it soon builds up speed, but it is really smooth. A nice smooth power delivery. I've got to say, I think at 94 horsepower, you kind of think, is it a little bit short on power? I honestly don't think you need any more on the road. You've not really got any fancy electronics on this bike. It's a wired throttle. What you have got is 2 levels of traction control, which you can change by this little button on the left there. So apart from that, it's just a case of jumping on it and riding it. The 5-inch colour TFT screen looks absolutely beautiful as well. The clarity is really nice on it. I can also see it's got tyre pressure monitoring on there. So at the minute we're running 37 psi in the rear and 32 in the front. We've also got the temperature gauge and we can see how many miles we've got left in this 15 litre tank. We've also got adjustable brake and clutch levers. Oh, that's nice. With the mirrors, we've got very clear visibility. There's very little vibration going through them. I can see exactly what's behind me. We've also got that fully adjustable KYB suspension on the front and the rear, which feels beautiful on the road. All the switch gear seems really nicely set out. Doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel plasticky. And the nice thing is when you indicate, you can also see the indication on that TFT screen as well. You do find with some cheaper bikes that, you know, they're not very clear with that. We've also got a quick shifter on the bike, but only on the up. I'm gonna have to take my time a little bit. We have had some downpours and there's plenty of damp patches on the road. Just sat on the bike now, looking at it, the finish on it just looks absolutely amazing, really. The quality of these top yokes, and we've got the sticker on there with the CFMoto 675 SRR on it. That just, like, what a nice finish. Just little touches like that. We've also got this adjustable damper as well, which you can kind of do on the fly. Right, let's just drop it down a gear, give it some throttle. Whoa! Whoa! Like I said, 94 horsepower is quite a bit for the road. The power delivery again is beautiful, and the quick shifter on the up is seamless. Wow, this bike is no slouch. I'm telling you what, this for the money is a superb bike. I think in its own category, this is probably the best bike, value for money, pound for pound, you can buy in 2025. Right, let's get on the brakes. I can feel that ABS kicking in. It's probably a little bit intrusive when you get proper on the brakes. When you get into the corners, this bike, just pulls you around. The corner speed on it, it's just amazing. Watch out for the damp patches. The clutch is nice and light as well. Right, Simon, to be a little bit more sensible, we're going through the village, abide by the rules. So yeah, even at the lower speeds, this bike is really, really manageable. Like I said, dead smooth throughout all the gears. The throttle response is beautiful. I mean, it turns really, really nice. I mean, I'd love to take it on track just to see how it does perform. My track bike, you're right down here, you've got a lot of weight, but it is designed for the track. I don't think this bike is a full-on track bike, but it's a bike you could take on track and have some fun. So the CST tyres, we've got a 180 rear, we've got a 120 front. Again, the grip on these are just brilliant. I mean, normally it's the first thing I tend to swap out on a bike, but personally I wouldn't on these. These seem to be doing the job. As you can see, at 5'9", I can get my feet flat down on this bike. The seat height is 810mm, but there's also a couple of options. If you're a little bit shorter in the leg, you can get a 790mm seat as well as an accessory. You can also go up on the height as well, which I think I probably would, to be honest, because you might get a little bit more comfort, although this is very comfortable as it is. But the higher seat is 825mm. So aesthetically, this bike is probably one of the best looking bikes out there for 2025. Going round the bike, you can tell everything's premium on it. The panels, the paintwork look absolutely beautiful. The brakes work really well on this bike. We've got those twin 300mm discs. We've got them J1 calipers with 4 pistons in. We've also got this brake cooling duct as well. There's plenty of stopping power on this bike. So the engine is pumping out 94 brake horsepower at 11,000 RPM. It's also got 70 Newton meters of torque at 8,250 RPM. This is more than enough for the road. The suspension on this bike is plush on these roads. It's handling the bumps very, very well. And that's because it's got that KYB 41mm upside down forks that's fully adjustable. And we've also got that KYB fully adjustable monoshock on the rear. Tyre wise on the bike, we've got the CST tyres. They've been holding up really nicely in these damp conditions. We've got a 120 on the front, we've got a 180 on the back, and we've got 17-inch wheels. Looking through some of the accessories in the catalogue, the one thing I probably would change, I'd put a single seat cowl, because I don't think this is the ideal bike for a pillion. But that just finishes the bike off in a better sportier look, and they're not expensive to get. And also you can get that tail tidy as well. I'd swap that out for something a bit shorter. Just to the left of the TFT screen, I've noticed they've got a USB and a USB-C charging point. Looking at some of its rivals in the same category, this bike, like I said, pound for pound, value for money, is definitely the best one out there for 2025. Just for peace of mind, you get a 4 years parts and labour warranty with this bike. This bike will do 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. And it'll also do a top speed of 136 miles an hour. So that's quick enough for the road. It's weighing in at 189 kilos. So power to weight ratio is beautiful. The quick shifter is buttery smooth on the up. And for the time I've been on the bike, I don't feel uncompromised whatsoever. I don't feel like I need to get off and stretch my legs. You know, your legs are tucked up into this tank, but the riding position does feel nice. Testing the brakes one last time, it just shows you how good these are. When my Insta360 camera decided to jump off the bike. Luckily, no damage this time. So I think currently this is the only bike in the UK. It's kind of doing the rounds around the CFMoto dealerships for people to go and have a look at. I think I was told I think in a month's time they're going to start rolling into the country. So dealerships are already taking orders on these bikes. And again, at that sort of money, £6,999. Honestly, I can't believe how they can make this bike for that money compared to some of the rivals. Right, let's see what it's like off the lights. Wow! is quick. The bike feels light, it feels nimble, especially into those corners. We're going to those roundabouts. This turns really nice. Just listen to that exhaust note. How nice does that sound? Proper little sports bike. I think the one good thing about these bikes is you can give it full throttle, you know what I mean? It's like so many bikes that are like 200 brake horsepower or even 150. You're never going to get to use that power on the road. With this you can. Whoa. Yeah, this is a fun bike. It's a bold step into the middleweight sports bike world for CFMoto, but this bike is sharp, it's exciting, and it proves that CFMoto is no longer just the underdog, but a serious contender. So guys, there it is, the CFMoto 675 SRR. What a fantastic bike. Not only does it look super cool, it performs fantastically. Everything works so well on this bike, it's unbelievable. You can probably tell how excited I am just in the video alone. And again, at that price, just shy of £7,000, I think the big four have got some serious competition on their hands. So once again, a big thank you to Smalley Cross Motorcycles for lending me this bike, and what a beautiful bike it is. And don't forget, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, please do so, give us a like, and I'll see you in the next one.